channel position still matters, and even more than channel position, which is interesting, and which is an interesting adjunct to contextual advertising on the web and contextual content on the web, the group that you're near in your channel position is of greater benefit than simply the metric of a low channel position or a high channel position. So now you have a nonlinear platform and a billion polls and a billion, I don't know, you know, it's like USA Today on steroids, right? Like, what do you read first? Lower left, big headline, turn to the purple section. Like, it's crazy, right? I think that everyone finds value differently on the web, and it's scary because it's a self-sorting responsibility. Instead of the New York Times telling you what is the most important news of the day, upper right, page 1, great picture in the middle, it's up to you to go to NewYorkTimes.com versus People.com versus PerezHilton.com versus one of your blogs as my favorite blog. So I would say that my personal value on it is up to me. There's a ton of noise. I'm very good at blocking out noise, but it's a little bit of a concern in general.
That's a great question.
Great question.
Got questions? Elisa, then we have some in the back and some in the front.
Hi, I'm Holly Buchanan, the author of The Soccer Mom Myth. It sounds like you've done a really great job of understanding the hearts and minds of the women that consume your products. Marketers, I think, have quite a long way to go to catch up to that. Is there one piece of advice you would give marketers based on the insights that you've gained on how they can do a better job of speaking to these women and really connecting with them?
I think it's really hard. I really do. I think the flip answer I would give is come see Women in Lifestyle Entertainment Networks, because part of our pitch is that it's so hard. We've done so much pre-work. We will help you. We will partner with you instead of saying, well, what price are you willing to pay? I'll give you that spot for that price. There's in a less, flip way, I mean, I mean it, and that's our sales pitch today, is that it's a partner pitch. But in a less flip way, I really mean it, because we use partners. BlogHer is a great example, and we want to get in that business. We want to understand it. There's so much expertise, learning, volume, quantity, quality, that this partnership lent us. It's almost like you just can't build everything. It's moving too fast. There's too much noise. There's too much good. There's too much bad. It's hard to sort through. It's hard to do it well yourself. So I'm into this idea of using great expertise, and I hope, and marketers and their agencies are so busy and so pressed. And as big as a corporation is, margins are nil, right? It's like your paycheck's been cut and you're a company, right? So everyone needs a little bit more help, and I recommend a partnership strategy for them.
Hi Lauren, my name is Sherry, girl from Boston. I own a children's retail business there. You talked about that spectrum of the different spenders in the recession, which I thought was really fascinating. But I'm wondering, and you said that good marketers will be able to find the groups that are still spending for their categories. I thought that was also very interesting. Do you have any suggestions for how to identify and find those specific groups?
It's related to the insights question that was just asked. I would say that you have to know your customer. It's the oldest sales adage in the book. You have to know now, not just know your customer, not just that, but know what that means. What do they wake up and do every day? We at iVillage need them to wake up every day and log on to iVillage. So we need them to come to our shop every day and, buy, i.e. consume our content. So you need to know their habits, their behaviors, and if you're trying to find out their behaviors, you need to know what they want out of their day. So
place gave me some really interesting advice, and it was being like a group of 500 people listening to you, so it wasn't personal. She said, you know, Lisa, the thing is you want to fish where your fish are,
Right.
but the truth of it is you don't want all the fish in the world. You want your fish.
You want your fish, right. So you can go to the ocean where the fish are, but there's too many fish. You need a high concentration of your fish.
Who's your fish?
Like, so if your fish are people who buy toys, because that's your retail shop, you need people who are, you know what I mean, or clothes, or organic food, or tech accessories. There's certain behaviors at certain life stages that are going to drive that consumer.